So I'm just going to say it right now. Before the Jake Paul fight even happens, Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. is an absolute disgrace and will be turned into a meme very soon. And honestly, if Jake Paul beats him, I will probably just laugh at it, to be honest with you, because it shows the brutal, in a way, hilarious downfall of Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. And people who do behave like him and don't have the discipline for it and can't be asked deserve to lose to someone like Jake Paul, if I'm being completely honest with you. So, yeah, look, we're going to be talking about the downfall of Julio Cesar Chavez, and I'm not going to lie, this probably won't be the only time I'm talking about, so I'll probably make another one like this once he does lose to Jake Paul, to be honest with you. So anyway, let's get right into it then. Obviously, we all thought that, Chavez Jr. did have a lot of pressure on him, coming into boxing as a career due to what his dad did. Of course. So it's obvious there was obviously going to be a lot to live up to. And the guy is a former world champion somehow. I mean, if you're a world champion and you lost to Julio Cesar Chavez, what are you doing? Even when he was in his prime, I don't think he was anything amazingly special. Like, he was nowhere near what his dad was anyway. And I feel like he got handed opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, to be completely honest with you. And if he didn't have his surname, he probably wouldn't have even got a world title shot, in my opinion. I honestly believe that if he didn't have the surname Chavez, he wouldn't have even got an opportunity. But yeah, there we go. I mean, he was all right early on, to be honest. He had a very padded record. He was 46-0, but had a ridiculously padded record, if we're bloody being completely honest here. It is very padded. I'm going through it now, and it's like, it is very, 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 very padded. It is very padded. There's no amazing, real, proper, standout, amazing name on it who he's really beaten until he was absolutely schooled by Sergio Martinez back in 2012, exposed technically completely, and was humiliated in that fight, to be completely honest. Absolutely humiliated. And that was the beginning of the end for Julio Cesar Chavez, because he thought, you know what, that wasn't great for me. I reckon I might just turn my attention to drugs instead. Yeah. I think I might just turn my attention to drugs instead. He was thinking, you know what, screw all of this. I can't be asked becoming a worldwide star anymore. I'm just going to do drugs. Pathetic. Instead of trying to come back from it, I'm just going to take a load of drugs. That's what Julio Cesar Chavez was thinking. That's what went through his mind for some strange reason. Lost again, and then he got an opportunity against Canelo somehow in 2017 after coming off 2 wins, which, again, basically trying to pad his way through to trying to get to a Canelo fight. Got absolutely destroyed and schooled in that one, beat down badly over 12 rounds, and once again humiliated by a top-level guy. Disgraceful performance from Julio Cesar Chavez. Literally looked like it couldn't even be asked in that fight. And the drugs took their toll. The alcohol, it all took its toll on Julio Cesar Chavez, to be completely honest with you. But, I mean, when he lost to Canelo, this is when it really actually did start to really become a massive problem, to be completely honest. This is where it fully did start. He thought, I've lost another world title fight. I might actually focus on doing drugs again, because I'm actually quite good at that. So, yeah, then he's out for 2 years. Doesn't come back till 2019. Beats a nobody in the first round. Then got absolutely, and this is where, it fully just quit against Danny Jacobs, and then thought, I can't even be asked. I need drugs. That's what Chavez was thinking. I need some crack. That's what he was thinking. All he had was that on his mind, so he just wants to quickly get out of there against Jacobs, go and get some of the juicy stuff. And then lost again. One. Then he lost to Anderson Silva. Yeah, he lost to Anderson Silva, the guy that Jake Paul beat. An MMA fighter he then lost to. Shocking. Shocking. Then he get a win, and then he barely beat Uriah Hall. His last fight. He barely beat Uriah Hall, who, in no offense, is actually useless at boxing himself. Honestly. Uriah Hall is actually useless at boxing himself. Honestly, absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. And arguably, Uriah Hall actually should have won the fight. Uriah Hall actually arguably should have won the fight. And now he's going up against Jake Paul on June the 28th. For a big payday, but he's only just going to go and buy some more bloody drugs with the paydays that he's getting at the end of the day. Like, this shouldn't be happening. This shouldn't be happening. I don't care if he loses to Jake Paul. If anything, he deserves to lose to him. He deserves to lose to Jake Paul. The guy is an absolute disgrace and threw his career away completely. His career is in the bin. And soon he's going to be turned into a meme in front of everybody's eyes. He's going to be a meme in front of everybody's eyes. The former world champion, who somehow was a world champion, loses to Jake Paul. The problem child, Jake Paul, defeating a Mexican world champion. Mexican guy shouldn't claim this guy. The Mexicans should not claim Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Honestly. He's an absolute disgrace. He's an absolute disgrace, if I'm being completely honest with you. Let's see how he gets on against Jake Paul. But I bet this isn't the last video I'm making of slagging off Julio Cesar Chavez.